What's happening, guys? We are finally back in the garage working on the buggy. Last time I talked to you about it, I had the axle out of it back there and was working on a new sprocket hub. I spent a week or two making it. We've got one now out of a piece of solid steel. We're going to weld it to the axle. I really don't think we'll have any problems there. That started life 5/8 thick steel, so should be good there. But from going from just building a new hub, it's kind of snowballed now into a complete suspension overhaul. I am rebuilding the rear swing arm right now just to fix a lot of the issues that we had back there. We extended it about 3 inches really just to make room for these tires that I got a week ago. They're 25 by 11, I think, on a 12-inch wheel. 25 by 11 by 12 out back, 25 by 9 or 10 up front. Anyways, so we're redoing the rear, and then next we're going to redo all the front A-arm, shock mounts, some rack and pinion things. I mean, I got a bunch coming, so we've got a bunch of footage here for you of the swing arm build. I hope you guys enjoy it. Please hit that subscribe button if you like it. Hit the like button. Let me know what you guys think about it. Hopefully I'll have a lot more coming. Appreciate you. I got all of our 1 3/4 holes cut in the center, and then I took this one and got our first 3/8 hole drilled in the bottom of it. So now you can see that the bearing starts to rock back and forth, but we're going to end up hitting the walls here. So now I'm going to take and make some marks here and try and notch the outside of this to get our travel back and forth for the center hub. And then once we get about, I don't know, 1 inch of travel, we'll take and flip it over and go all the way to one side and center punch it, and then all the way to the other side and center punch it. And then same thing here, we'll make 2 marks on each side, we'll drill holes and then cut out the center path that we need to for the bolts to clear. Here I got all the pieces cut out and tacked into place on the bench. I've got flanges back here tacked straight to the bench. You can see somewhat I've got some marks here where I drew it out and at least laid out a nice square set up there on the bench. Okay guys, after about a week's worth of work, here we go. Finally got a finished product. It's all welded up here, seams are all welded. We're just going to stitch weld these plates in. I'm not going through and weld it all. I learned my lesson last time on how bad I warped it. We got everything boxed in nice back here. Everything, welds are fairly decent. Everything could always be nicer hindsight, but they're boxed in all the way around. That's what matters. It should be strong, it should be straight, and that's what I'm going for. So we are 3 inches longer than what the old swing arm was. It's on 3/4 inch heim joints with screw in chromoly bungs up here. We cut the back of these out so that the axle can now pass through the back of it rather than having to go through the hole in the side and go in from one side all the way across, and then you got to put your bearing on, your locking collar, slide it through some more, put another bearing and locking collar, slide it through, put your brake disc on, push it through, put your sprocket on, push it on through, put another locking collar and then another bearing and then another locking collar and another bearing, and yeah, what a nightmare it was getting in and out of it. So this will be worlds better. One thing to keep in mind too is it is upside down right now. It just got finished welded from underneath. It's still welded to the bench. It's getting ready to get cut and hopefully put onto the buggy tomorrow. So last thing I got to do is put 2 shock mounts on it and some turnbuckles out here, some studs coming off for the turnbuckles for the bearing, for the chain adjustment, so the bearing can move for the chain adjustment. So there we go guys. There's I hope you enjoyed this. It's been a lot of work filming it and getting and learning to edit it from here. So I'll have a lot more coming for you. We're getting ready to redo the front suspension here next. Really appreciate you watching, sticking around. If you did enjoy this, please consider subscribing, hitting the like button. Alright guys, till next time, have a good one.